Okay, so what we have here, the red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, onion, red onion. You have your quinoa right there, white quinoa. You have your peas. You have your salt and some seasoning. Yes, yeah. Cilantro. It's just thyme leaf. Just whatever you have available. If you had pumpkin, you could put it in there. If you had okra, if you have string bean, whatever. So you're gonna make a 1-pot meal. So your quinoa, like I said, the white quinoa with your peas and whatever you have. If you have carrot and all these stuff, you could cut them up, put them in the pot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut up these as fine as the peas. Then I'm gonna put the quinoa in it at the same time and cook it down. This, if you feed on this at least for a month, you must start to lose weight and it will make you healthy. What you'll have to do at the same time is to avoid meat. You're gonna avoid sugar. You're gonna avoid all dairy products. So the drinks in the supermarket that has been made, all of them contain sugar. So you need to avoid that. You need to avoid milk. You need to avoid meat. And if you feed on this, guarantee you that you must lose weight and you'll be healthier. Okay. So I'm gonna cut them up, put them in the pot, and then show you as I go along. Okay, simple people, this is all you need. 1-pot meal that will let you lose weight and be healthy. And just cut up the red onion, the red pepper, and put it in the pot now. And this is the white onion, just cut it up and throw it in the pot. The pepper is in the pot, and put this in the pot as well. I'm gonna cut up the green pepper now. Green pepper finish. I'm gonna put it in the pot. Now I'm gonna cut up my red onion. And I have this left. I'm gonna cut them up both and then put them in the pot to join our friends over here. And you must cut up the seeds. The seed, we throw away the seeds and we don't know the seed is one of the most nutritious things in the pepper. The seed is very healthy, people. So almost there. Remember, don't throw away the seeds. See, all these seeds are good, very healthy. Put them in the pot, even this part, everything I put in there. Not going to throw away anything. So the vegetables vegetables are already cut up, so you look pretty, huh? Red, green, orange, and all these colors. I'm gonna wash the quinoa now. Put it in the pot with the peas. I'm gonna wash the quinoa and then mix it together. Put the rest of seasoning and salt, and put it to simmer. Woohoo! Wow, it's gonna be so tasty. Now this would be better tasting with coconut milk. If I had some coconut, I'll just grate it or blend it and juice it and put it in there, cook it down with it. Man, that would seal it off, but I don't have any right now, so what I have I use. But yeah, when you're doing this, get some real coconut, not the powder one. Get the real coconut and you blend it yourself or grate it, whatever you want, and you juice it and you cook it down with it. It's gonna be very lovely, very nutritious. You feed on this, people, guarantee you lose weight, and it's cheap. Try it. Listen to both sides. You see, if you want to be wise, you must listen to both sides. You cannot listen to one side and be wise. You have to listen to both sides. Pick for yourself, take the nonsense out and put one and two things together. That's how you become wise. Okay, so a lot of person might say, hey, that doesn't make any sense, because they're not used to it. But try it. This won't hurt you if you try it. It will make you better and healthier. Alright, so I'm going to wash the quinoa and then put it in this and put it on the fire. Good to go. Okay, so I wash your quinoa. Let's rinse it off properly. There's some cloth you can put it over, but I don't have any cloth right now. I think it's called rice cloth. You just wash it and strain it off. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it in the pot with everything. Well, I have two hands, so one holding the plate and one holding the fork, so you can't see fully. Just throw it in there, scrape it out, then you put your water and season it. I'm gonna show you as I go along. Okay, I'm just gonna add my salt. Just a little bit of salt is left. Yeah, not much salt though. Not much salt. That will do. You put a little seasoning. This is thyme. Throw your seasoning in it. Your Italian seasoning. Whatever seasoning you have, you use scallion and thyme. Just put your seasoning in it. Right, you put your water now. How much water? It is like cooking rice, so it's not much water. It cooks easier than rice, so you can't use too much water. I'm gonna mix it up. This is all you need if you feed on this. This is high in protein, high in fiber. All natural base. Yeah, you could probably take a little more water. It's best if you had a little water and then you had more rather than add too much water and then it becomes soggy. Okay, so if you're not sure, it's like I said, it's like cooking rice. Let's put a small amount of water first. This should be good. I'm experienced in cooking this too, so I know exactly how much, but since it might be your first time, yeah, you don't want it to be too dry, because remember this is a one pot meal, so it got to have a little moisture in it. Can't be too soft like soup, can't be too dry like when you're eating other stuff with gravy. Okay, so it should be good. Then what you're gonna do now, yeah, so let's put this like this. Yeah, so it's look pretty already. Okay, this all water should be white with coconut milk, but like I said, I don't have that, so it's good enough. Don't worry, it's good enough. So that's it. Turn on your fire and let it simmer down. You're gonna cover it and let it simmer down. Okay, yeah man, it looks pretty. Your one pot meal to lose weight and gain health. Simple, cheap, easy way, people. Don't have to spend the millions of dollars and weight loss stuff that will not work. Just stop eat the food that make you fat and put in food that does make you fat. Simple. Get rid of the problem. Everything will be alright. So while doing this, you gotta avoid milk, sugar, and meat. And feed on this. If you feed on it for a month, definitely you must lose weight. Guarantee. So that's gonna cover it now and just let it simmer. When it's finished, I'm gonna show you the finished product and the sharing. Well, see the steam coming out there. It's about to simmer. Let's further mix it up. When it starts to boil, like I said, it's just like cooking rice. A lot of us knows how to cook rice. So as soon as it starts to boil, just turn down the heat and let it steam. Okay. Right now I'm eating some raw cashew. Raw. Yeah man, you have to eat healthy. Let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. We have heard that so many times, but we ignore it or we don't understand what it means. This is what it means. Eat proper food so that you will not be sick. That's what it's saying in a nutshell. Eat the right food. The world is made up of confusion. Confusion is mixing the truth with lies. That is what confusion is. They will never tell you the lie fully, and they'll never tell you the truth fully. But they tell you a piece of the truth and they tell you a piece of the lie to confuse you. Many people can't be bothered with confusion. That's why a lot of people don't like maths, because they say maths is confusing, but maths is not. Maths is straightforward. So once you're teaching someone something, especially maths, and they cannot get it, they just fed up and say, I can't bother, and they just stop. They're not interested in it again. So that's what the powers that be in this world is trying to do, confuse you so that you don't spend time to research things that is necessary for you. So when you hear the truth, they deny it. They have also managed to, because they cannot stop the truth from coming out, what they do is they use some terms like conspiracy theories or misinformation so as to deter you from hearing the truth. So you hear the truth but you don't believe it. That's the terminology that they use. But like I said before, in order for you to be wise, you must listen to both sides. Else you're not going to be wise, people, if you just listen to one side. Any side you listen to only, that side is going to be convincing. That side is going to seem like the truth. You have to listen to both sides, listen to all sides, and then you compare them, and you will be wise. Okay? So yes, pot starts simmer down now. Yeah, I need some pumpkin. Need some pumpkin in it, and some coconut milk. Those two things are missing. Coconut milk is a bomb, people. It's a boss. You need that in your daily intake. Coconut milk, my favorite. Yeah, so it started to simmer. Turn down the stove some more, and I'm gonna show you the finished product. That's it. 1 pot meal to lose weight and to gain health. Okay, lovely. When it's finished cooked, those grains are going to be swollen. They're going to swell, so you'll know, and the water is going to dry out. I'll show you the finished product anyway, so no need to worry. But it's simmering down right now. This is 1 pound of quinoa. It's gonna swell a lot. The good thing with this thing is that you won't be able to eat a lot of it. It will fill you up, and it lasts a good while in your body. Okay, so this, if it's for you alone, this can serve for 2 days. 1 pound, this can serve for 2 days. And remember, when you're eating, do not eat and full your belly, as in to overeat. As soon as you feel like you have enough in your stomach, you just stop. Let your body break that down. Next 2 hours or so, you go again. Do not overheat. Okay, many people overheat because they want to feel well full, but this food doesn't let you overheat anyway. It doesn't. As soon as you eat, you're gonna feel full and you're gonna want to stop. So it will let you lose weight. It will send you to the bathroom, clean out your system on a daily basis. It will work, people. All you have to do is try it. Yeah, can you see through the pot? Ooh, it's getting there. Let's see what it looks like now. Should turn down the fire really good. Okay, it's almost there, people. Mix it up, stir it up, see? Ooh. You know what else you could put in this if you had it? Turmeric powder. If you had your turmeric powder, you could put turmeric in there. Sell it off. It's almost there. Now you can, when you finish, put a sardine in there or something like that. But you don't have to eat any of those meat. This is all the protein that you need, all the food that you need. See, it's almost, you see they have swollen right now. Yeah, so they're almost ready. As soon as it is dried a little bit more, as soon as it is dried a little bit more, it will be ready to be devoured. Ooh, I can't wait. Just a pity that you guys can't get any. I understand, but you're gonna prepare it for yourself still. This is all for me. I'll tell you how it tastes, right? that's the best you can get. Yeah, so it's almost there. You see it's getting fluffy. I'm gonna taste some of it right now. Yeah, man. man, so this is it. It's almost there. Basically it's there. You can turn it off right now. See, so this is the texture. See, it's not too thick and it's not too dry. Yeah man, this is it. It's good. It's ready now, people. It's ready to be eaten. Yeah man, so this is your 1 pot meal. Your quinoa with your peas, your sweet pepper, if you have your carrot, if you have your pumpkin, your okra and all these natural stuff, your string bean with your coconut milk. You put your season, your thyme and scallion and your garlic and whatever, and you just make a 1 pot meal. This is for weight loss and this is for health. Okay people, weight loss and health. Weight loss and health. If you feed on this, you must lose weight. And another thing, when you are gonna lose weight, when you're losing weight, you might have stretch mark. Olive oil prevents stretch mark, people. So if you're pregnant and you use olive oil and rub your belly, you will never, stretch mark will never be. To get rid of stretch mark, you have to use something called shea butter. It's going to take a while. Just rub it on it every time. Shea butter and olive oil. Rub on it, rub on it, rub on it, rub on it, rub on it. Rub on it, rub on it, rub on it, rub, 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 rub. It's going to take a while, but it will fade it away. And eventually it will go away. But to prevent it now, you need olive oil. So, and that is what we should put on our skin. Olive oil, the natural oils. Not lotion and these things that are made by man. We need the natural stuff. People, we are natural people, so we need natural stuff. You know, here, we should put natural oils, not Vaseline and all these things that are made. These things are chemical. We are natural. So whatever we eat, whatever we put on our skin, should be natural. Okay, people? So I'm going to show you. I'm going to share it out right now. Then I'm going to eat it. So I'm going to share it out. See? Lovely. Now, this is it. I don't want to eat too much. Like I said, you won't be able to eat too much. This food doesn't allow you to. And it will last in a good while. It will fill you up, okay? Yeah man, so thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoy it and hope you try it. Yeah. This food is for weight loss and health. Simple. Well, yeah, check out my channel please. And thank you. I'm gonna be teaching some maths and stuff like that as soon as I get a chance. And there's so many knowledge I have to pass on. So if you want more knowledge on life in general, I have that. So let's check out my channel. Yeah, it's lovely. Would you like some? Teasing you, huh? Yeah man, big up to Dr. CB. Check out Dr. CB's videos, people. Check out Pastor Darby, that man is full of knowledge. You know those two men are dead, right? Because once you have the knowledge and you're passing it on to people, you're a threat to the system. Once you're a threat to the system, they want to get rid of you. But we should not worry about the flesh that is dying, because no matter how you eat, you cannot save the flesh. The flesh will die. So don't worry about the flesh dying, people. But the soul is what we should try to preserve. The soul lives forever. Okay? And what I realize that these people are trying to do, that is the powers that be, is trying to take us away from nature. Right? The further we're away from nature, the further we'll be away from the Creator. And the further we're away from the Creator, is the harder for us to save our soul. So we need to go back to nature. We need to renew our minds. Stop eating the crappy food that they have given us. Stop eating the stuff that they are giving us and calling it food. Stop eating the stuff that they are giving us that we call food. Okay. Don't be deceived, people. There are two The Bible said that whose report would you believe? Because you know that some people are going to be against something and some people are going to be for it. So who would you believe? If I say this food is what you should eat for health and they are saying no, it is crap, who are you going to believe? There's this guy named Jason Vale. They lock him up because he did chemotherapy for many years. He had cancer and he was wasting his money going through agony. And he researched and found this thing called apricot seed. And he took it. And he went back to the doctor. He had a tumor. And when he went back to the doctor, his tumor shrunk. And he took some more and waited a while. And he went back to the doctor. And his tumor shrunk some more. It shrank some more. And he was so happy. He started to sell it and talk to people about it, say find a cure. And that's what they say they lock him up for, because he used the word cure. And I wanted to just use this good time. I know I'm talking about food still, but when you have knowledge you have to pass it on. This world is controlled. It has been controlled a long time ago, but we did not know that. If you see a man's head right over there, 1 feet away from his body, you cannot say he's dead. Because what? Or you are not authorized to say he's dead then, even though you know that he's dead. Because only doctors alone can pronounce someone dead. That's how they put it. Yeah, so if you see a man headless, you have to say, hey, I saw his head over there and his body over there. You cannot say, hey, I saw a dead man. You will be incorrect based on the law. So when they are saying that apricot seeds are not tested by the FDA or they are not approved by the FDA, they may be correct. But if it is true that it was curing his cancer, they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you. So not because it is not approved by the FDA doesn't mean that it is not working. So we need to understand these things. If it is working for you, and you tell me that it worked for you, why won't I believe you? So because the FDA, they haven't tested it, they say they haven't tested it, and it contains cyanide and all these things that will harm you and all these things. But the guy is a living testimony. He has been eating a lot of it, and he's not dead. It's working on his cancer. So, like I said, whose report will you believe? Whose report will you believe? If your mind is corrupt with toxic food, and when you hear the truth, you're not going to relate to it. And it's all about relation, people. Relation. What can you relate to? It's like if you speak English and I'm speaking to you in Spanish, even though I'm telling you, hey, run, someone's going to hurt you. Hey, run, someone's going to hurt you. You cannot relate to that language. So you don't understand what I'm saying. So you're going to stand there and you get hurt. And then you're going to say to me, why you never tell me that someone's going to hurt me? Say, I was trying to tell you. But you just don't understand my language. So you cannot relate to what I'm saying to you. So it's all about what you can relate to. And we have been programmed to push away the truth. And we also believe that only people in authority has the truth, and that is nonsense, people. That people in authority doesn't have the truth. And if most of us are Christians, and if we read the Bible with understanding, you would realize that the disciples and those persons who the creators chose were people who have low report. Fishermen, farmers. He didn't go to the Pharisees and Sadducees who were the politicians. They were the doctors. They were the big people in society who went to all the university. No, he went to the small man. So here we go again, a small man like me telling you something that might be truthful, but you're not going to believe me because you're expecting it to hear it from your prime minister or your president. That will never happen, people. Our leaders have been controlled by the devil to control us, so that in the end we will lose our soul. So I say to you, people, worry not about those who can kill the flesh, but worry about he who can kill both the flesh and the spirit. We should live good with each other. We should love one another. But the toxic food that we are eating is messing up our mind, so that we cannot do that. I believe it's the food. I believe it's the food. Dr. Sebi